Good afternoon. Jason and I have just exited the theater for Star Wars The Last Jedi. Dude, and it was so good! Before we start, it said so in the title, and we're gonna say it right here again. There are major spoilers in this video, so if you haven't seen it yet or do not want to be spoiled, then pause right now.
Pause it.
So, we're gonna start with Jason's favorite part.
So they escaped to some random planet with old base that was, I guess, decommissioned at some point.
Yeah. And rickety, but still barely functional.
Yeah, rickety and barely functional. But Kylo Ren's entire First Order armada of holy comes out. They all are facing this barricade. Yeah, it's like a shield barricade.
It's basically the only line of defense.
Like a gigantic door. Then they use this mini Death Star to blast a hole through the door.
It's a small hole, actually. It was a really small hole. I thought it would be
but the
bigger.
Technology was mini Death Star.
Just
so,
melt it.
So yeah, they just melted. Well, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, after many conflicting...
Walk this way.
What are you doing?
I'm getting further away from the people who might not have seen it yet.
Oh. Many conflicting trespassers will be pressed. Internal arguments with himself. Shows up out of nowhere on a planet that he's never been. Now, mind you, at this point, what was rolling through my head is he doesn't have a ship on that freaking island that he's on. Okay, so
see, I wondered that too.
Yeah,
I was like, where did he get that? Did he get it from the X-wing that was under the water?
Yeah, well, that was what I thought. Yeah,
I thought
that's why they showed it, I believe.
Yeah,
is to screw with your head. But shows up out of nowhere, says hello to Leia, says he's sorry for turning Ben the way that he did,
or with things happening with.
Or well, yeah, but Ben turned himself, whatever. Yeah, and he's like, oh, the dark side, I love it. They have cookies, and so
they always say that.
Yeah. Anyway, so he says, I'm going to confront Kylo Ren, which is Ben Solo, Han Solo, and Leia Organa's love child. I don't know whether they were married or just screwing.
They talk like they did.
Yeah.
They talk like they were.
They screwed for like a century. Yeah, whatever. Then he goes out and stands out in the middle of this red salt desert.
Yeah, it's like white on top and red right underneath it.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And it made for some awesome visuals.
Yeah,
oh, dude, it was so cool.
I was camera horny at that point. So, but he walks out, and Kylo Ren says, "Give it all you got. Give it everything. Everything that you got." And they've got walkers and, you know,
AT-ATs, right? The big ones?
Well, no, these are different ones, and I'd have to look
different
it up.
New one. Yeah, well,
yeah, it's a newer
reminiscent
one.
of the AT-ATs.
Yeah, reminiscent of the AT-AT, except for it looks like a freaking gorilla. It's got the gorilla pods on it. But, yeah, I know, we're using a gorilla pod. So they unload on him.
Yeah.
And this big, huge cloud of dust, massive cloud of red dust. And as the dust is starting to settle, guess who walks out?
Like a boss.
Like a boss. Walks out unscathed.
You think you got him?
Yeah. Just comes out and goes. Pissed off Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren comes down. Somehow they made the fight to where
Luke never touched him.
Never touched him.
I noticed that. I was like, why isn't he like...
never touched him with the sword. Yeah. Never touched him with the sword. I thought he was on a higher plane of existence at this point.
Yeah.
And, yeah, because he was just doing like Matrix moves and stuff where he's like...
That also explains why he could do that without getting touched, because...
Right.
Okay, see that...
So... Then Kylo Ren realizes what's going on, that it's just a projection. Comes up to him with the lightsaber and is doing this motion back and forth. Now, here's the part that confuses the shit out of me. They never showed Luke's abdomen area back whenever he was on the island after the projection. They never showed his abdomen area. So I don't know whether he was either stressed or if the projection worked both ways and he ended up getting the saber on the island,
or enough of it to just be traumatizing enough.
So I don't know whether it was that or if he got popped with the saber.
Saber popped.
Yeah, saber popped.
He got saber popped.
You know what? I'm gonna market that. Let's get Taylor's favorite part.
The fact that they used the puppet for Yoda instead of CGI, because Yoda does show up. That was, I really like that they stuck to the practical effects on him instead of, like, you could see his mouth go like puppets do when they're trying to, you know what I'm talking about, right? I don't know, was that the original one? You and that other guy were talking.
I think so. Did you think where she chases down Luke and then she starts having the dark visions?
Right.
I originally thought that she would eventually end up being a Sith.
Yeah, and as time went on, you're like, you said that, and I was like, whatever. But as time went on, I was like, you know what? Oh my God, what if he's right? One of the other, the second pinnacle of the entire thing for me was when, I'm trying not to talk very loudly because there's people over there that probably haven't seen it yet who are probably here to see that movie. But anyway, when Kylo Ren and Rey are right in front of Supreme Leader Snoke. And Snoke is like monologuing about how Kylo Ren is about to kill Rey because Snoke's got Rey in some kind of forced restraint. So Kylo looks like he's about to do it, but since Rey's lightsaber is right beside Snoke, with Kylo's hidden hand, he just like rotates the lightsaber to face towards Snoke.
While Snoke is concentrating.
Like saying, blah, 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 and he's going to do this, and he's going to do that. And then Kylo, like with a flick of his two fingers, turns on, like goes right through the middle, and then he like calls it forward, and then the shot shows the lightsaber cutting through Snoke. But then right, like Rey's hand comes out of the shot just like it did just now and grabs it. I was like,
I'll be real honest, Snoke's a
yeah, but dude,
I originally,
super awesome.
Since episode 7, whenever Kylo Ren took off the mask for the first time, and we first saw Adam Driver, yeah. It was very reminiscent of episode 6, where Anakin was being very just, or not episode 6, sorry, episode 3.
Yeah.
He was just being wah, wah,
no, 4.
Cry.
No. Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry.
Cry, piss, moan, wah, wah, my life sucks. I said to Taylor in the middle of the movie, whenever Kylo Ren stepped up his game in this movie.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, I retract my former statement.
We're coming up on 10 minutes and my arm's getting tired and we have nothing to like mount this camera on because it's raining. So what we're gonna do is end this, but we're gonna refocus first. There we go. Have a great afternoon. Go see the movie. Once, twice, 5 times, I don't care.
Good afternoon.
And stay beaming.
Stay beaming.